Just play a little video.
All right, everyone, crack your beers open, pour your drinks, whatever the hell you're doing. Just join us for the after party. It is the after party of Daniel Sokoloff, who was the guest on tonight's show. If you didn't get to see this show, I recommend you do. And there is a link to it in the description box below, so you can go and check out the interview if you would like to after this. Daniel's a great guy. He's one of the volunteers for RFR, which is a fantastic organization that helps people with their trauma.
Recovering from religion.
Yes, indeed. Also, just a quick reminder, if you guys dig all the tunes that you hear for the intros and outros for these shows, that is the work of myself and Mr. Mikey Famine over there. So it is my band, and Mikey's put his parts and beats and pieces in for the new intro for this show. And if you dig it, there are links to both of our musical adventures in the description box below, and you can go and check that stuff out as well.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah, we were talking about Star Wars stuff before because it's us.
Something dark side.
The one true religion.
Something out about my Highlander katana.
Oh,
it had another movie appearance in a totally different movie.
Don't tell him yet. Don't tell him yet.
This exact one had that. This is
he's going to do it anyway, Mikey.
Into the television show, right? This also had an appearance in a totally separate movie altogether.
Make him guess, Ollie. Make him guess.
What do you think that movie was?
Frogger.
No.
Frogger?
You guys got at the top of the hour. Tell him, Ollie. At the top of the hour, you can give.
Do you want me to wait a 45 minutes or 15 minutes? No.
13 minutes.
It's 13. Come on.
How is it an hour to 13 to 100 million?
Can I guess?
Well,
yes.
Yeah.
It's a time warp.
And it's this gem that made it stand out to me and made me rewind the movie and say, was it?
Stop giving him hints.
It was.
Magic School Bus.
Wrong. That's not a movie.
Was it the Alf TV movie?
The Alf.
There was an Alf TV movie?
That's actually closer than you might realize.
Sadly.
It kind of is.
Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie?
No, it is not. No. I will give you a hint. It is a comedy.
No. Let him guess. You got to tease.
Is it a dragon at the tip there?
Yes, that is correct.
Break into Electric Boogaloo.
Oh my God, that's it. No. What?
Let's see.
Comedy. All right.
It's a comedy.
Was it? Oh! You said comedy. It's
Caddyshack.
Nope. What?
Princess Bride.
Nope.
Alex Cross with Tyler Perry.
Yeah. No. How did he know? No.
Oh fuck! It's one of the funniest movies I've seen. It's not a comedy, but
Spinal Tap.
Nope.
Spinal Tap.
It's a comedy that came out after the Highlander TV show.
Right.
So you can't go before that.
That's not a comedy.
I think it was just in the props room and they needed something and they just grabbed this and they didn't know it was connected because they didn't
Campbell
connect
Soup
it in
commercial
the scene.
Shut up,
No.
Michael.
Nope.
Fuck.
He's pulling a Mikey, just
Oh,
naming
wait.
everything obscure
It's
and
just
random.
whatever.
Is it the classic I Frankenstein with Aaron
Nope.
Eckhart? Oh, fuck.
Nope.
Oh, man.
This is a hell of a game we suddenly come up with.
That's what I said, dude. They
Well,
only got 11 minutes. They're
12 minutes. 12
had-
minutes, Ollie.
They had one guess that was somewhat close, and then they've
Yep.
completely gone in the wrong
Lost
direction.
the track.
How
Yeah.
is
Daniel,
Project...
you got
No, time out.
Daniel, you
How
got
is-
the closest so far.
How is Project Alf close?
Oh, you said Project Alf. I thought you said Elf.
Alf
You just
TV
gave a
movie.
huge hint.
I misheard.
All right,
Lord of
was
the
it- was it-
Rings.
all right. Was it one of the Dungeons and Dragons TV movies? No.
Lord of the Rings.
Nope.
Lord of the Rings is
Not a
not a comedy.
I know.
Gadget.
Yeah, that comedy, Lord of the Rings. I
It's a
chuckled
funny
the whole way.
That's slapstick right there.
Oh, when the trees got cut down and then they came alive and ripped the orcs.
No, the joke is that the joke is that the Eagles never came to get him at the beginning.
Yo, if they didn't they should have just fucking put a little parachute on that ring and dropped it off an eagle in the first 15
Oh
minutes
my
of the
god!
movie,
Don't get
and
me
we would have been
started
done.
with this. Come on, that wasn't an option.
They totally
Yeah.
could have did it.
Gandalf cannot
The
just
only-
call the Eagles whenever he feels like it. They have lives and
No,
jobs.
Yeah.
They have a
They
whole
don't work.
culture. You're fucking.
They don't work.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
they're doing
Eagles. They talk.
The
They have
Eagles,
language.
the Eagles are the agent of Manway, and Manway was laying off that whole shit.
Let me tell you something. Those eagles had a branch that they would use to shit off of. They were not
Yeah.
high.
Okay.
They had a
Hey,
poop
you know,
branch, is what I'm
they-
saying.
The Eagles,
Hey,
the
that is
Eagles also have
slander.
a hell of a.
Okay,
The
Neil.
Eagles also
you
have
have
a
a
hell of a
guess?
dart team around here.
I know.
I
I know.
don't.
You looking stuff up?
I
Neil
know.
needs to say
Huh?
something.
No,
I
no.
know what it is, but I'm
Everybody
not
shut
going
I
up.
got a text from my sister. I apologize.
Oh,
Oh,
The only thing I know about that sword potentially being involved in anything else was, I think there was a show that came out, and it's not too long ago, called Altered Carbon, where they had a sword that was like a tribute to that one. But I don't think
okay.
it was that sword. That's the only thing I know.
I mean, that's
Dragon
not a
Head.
So
not
I
very
don't
funny
know.
show.
so I'll describe the scene to you from the movie, and you probably remember it. Daniel, you see the sword that's on the wall behind me?
Yeah.
why are you so blurry?
Hobbit.
Or Chris.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It's
Yeah.
the official-
Or Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's beautiful.
I got that. I picked that one up just recently. That and Excalibur's the other one that's hanging up there behind me.
Yeah, that's a Thor.
How did you?
Thorns.
How did you lift it out of the lonely?
It wasn't in stone when I got it, Stephanie, so I didn't have to go through that part.
mountain? Oh, okay.
Wait, what was it buried with?
He
Thor?
was stoned. Does that count?
It was.
think it
Yeah,
was
it was
actually
buried
buried
with
with
Thorin.
Was it?
Oakenshield.
The
It
Thor
didn't.
one,
It didn't. It didn't go to like one of the other dwarves. I guess it was buried with
No.
him when he died.
No, it was.
No,
it
no,
was buried
when he
with.
died.
It was on top of Thorin Oakenshield in his
Right
tomb.
when he died. Right.
But back to the Highlander sword.
Oh my gosh.
The scene in the movie. So two people are forced to move in together with each other. They really hate each other.
All right, stop.
Right.
That's enough.
Step
That's
Brothers.
Enough. That's enough.
Gremlins.
The Odd Couple.
Anchorman.
Step Brothers.
Is it Joe's
I gave-
apartment?
Yeah, Neil got it right. Step Brothers. So the
Step
scene
Brothers.
where the
Now
two
I know
of
the
them
scene you're
starting-
talking about.
where the two of them are starting to get together. I gotta show you my martial arts weapon. He runs. It's that fucking sword.
Pure reveal.
Exactly that sword.
Not a movie I watch very much, very often. So
To be on TV.
Yeah, I saw it once.
I
That's
never
all
saw
I
it.
saw it once.
Me
It
neither.
was like, okay, not funny. Got it.
That was okay.
It was okay.
What's that other guy?
Both of them are funnier than they were
Dr.
in
Steve
that movie.
Brule. That's what's his name?
The
That's
curly-haired
John C.
guy.
Reilly. John C. Reilly.
John C.
Yeah,
Reilly.
that's right.
He's Dr. Steve
Great
Brule and
King
Tim and
Kong.
Eric, the greatest show ever.
He was awesome. I loved him in King Kong, honestly.
Oh, is he in King Kong?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the newest one.
He's the old guy that was trapped.
Oh,
on the
you
island
meant King
forever.
Kong Skull Island? Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun fact about that movie: he's wearing a jacket that says "For Your Health" on it, which is a reference to Tim and Eric. Like,
Yep.
Nice.
yeah.
Tim and Erica's a funny show.
Oh, it's
All right.
yeah.
We have around the horn question. So that means
What's that?
starting with the guest. Let me just shuffle my way out of the way here. Put me last so I don't have to. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go around the horn here, starting with the guest. Who is the one actor you just cannot watch?
Probably Taylor Kitsch. You don't know who that is, do you?
No.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Yeah. Medieval.
Remember X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Yes.
Remember Gambit?
Oh God, yes.
That's Taylor Kitsch.
Say no more.
He pops up occasionally. He's pretty awful. He's
terrible.
Yeah, he's
But
not
now,
great.
I just saw him in American Primeval.
Oh, really?
I
Oh,
thought
that's
he
right.
was
I heard
good
he
in
was
that.
in that. Doesn't he
I
die
thought
really
he was
quickly?
good in that. No, I really did.
Oh,
I
I
don't
see.
like him. I don't like him in other movies too, but I thought he was good in this.
Okay.
He didn't have much. He didn't have many words. It was a lot of just grunting and being
Yeah,
a tough.
I think a serious answer is Will Smith. I just can't handle it anymore.
Oh, you mean the Fresh Prince? Because that's who he plays in every fucking movie he's ever fucking done. Is he
This
acts
is
like
true. Very true.
Well,
he's waiting
used
for
to.
Jazzy Jeff to like come out of the other room and fucking ha ha. Oh,
I just can't take him seriously. Like the last thing I really saw him in was After Earth, which was a disaster.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, that was a M. Night Shyamalan movie, and like he was like doing this like wacky accent.
Snooze fest.
Yeah, and then he did a bunch of cringe stuff where he slapped Chris Tucker and
Chris Rock.
I'm sorry, Chris Rock. I'm sorry.
If he smacked Chris Tucker,
Chris Tucker would kick his ass. Yeah,
I would
Yeah,
have smacked
Chris
his ass.
Tucker
I
would-
would have smacked his ass back. I'm like, don't you touch Chris Tucker again.
Chris Rock was great. He's like, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. That was great.
Hey, shut your ass up if you don't want to get smacked.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, you just joked about my wife. You hear me now, or do you need another smack? All right.
Yeah. So that's my answer. It's gonna be Will Smith, and yeah, runner up is Taylor Kitsch.
All right, Stephanie, you're next. Who is the one oh shit, where'd the button go? Button. Who's got the button? Who is the one actor you cannot watch?
John Voight.
Somebody.
Oh, that's a good
yeah.
one. Yeah.
He's such a dirtbag.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Sadie. Who is the
Just
one
a
actor
minute,
you cannot watch?
Oh. Rocky.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yes.
Sly Stallone.
He's
Oh.
he's so boring.
You should see Rambo Last Blood. It's so bad that it'll
It was bad. It was very bad.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Ollie's a
Thankfully,
generally
it was the last one.
Ollie's like Neil. He's very Canadian about movies. He's very generous and lets them like get their story off. Oh, it just wasn't for me. I was like, oh, that shit sucked.
Yeah.
That shit was ass. All right, Ollie, you're up. Who's the one actor you cannot watch?
Somebody named it in the side chat, but Kevin Sorbo. Holy
Oh.
fuck, never
Oh yeah, there you go. There's
Ever
another
again.
good one.
Just
crazy
never
one,
watching
yeah.
anything ever again.
What's wrong with Hercules? You don't like Hercules?
He's a
Hercules,
Jesus now.
Hercules, come on now. No.
Yeah.
Oh, we should put that on the soundboard. Ollie, fucking
Hercules,
like,
Hercules.
the clumps.
Yeah.
That would be
Totally
funny on the
shame.
soundboard, yeah.
we won't tell Tim. I'll just throw it on there, then we'll surprise him. All right, Michael. Who is the one actor you cannot watch?
One actor, I got three-way tie. With James
Me
Woods,
too.
James Woods, Dean Cain.
Damn it! I was gonna say Dean Cain.
Yeah, and I can't remember if I lost the last one now. Forget it. Move on.
Dean Cain's a strong answer because
Dean Cain sucks.
he's so like
He was
first of all,
terrible then.
right? He
Scott
wasn't
Baio.
even good.
Scott Bale was right there. Scott Bale was
Yeah,
my
Not
third.
Scott.
Pick the same three I was gonna pick, Michael. Get out of my head.
Fuck yeah.
All right, Neil. We're the last two to go.
What's the other guy? The crocodile guy? What's his name?
Oh, man.
Cameron.
Kirk Cameron, thank
Kirk
you.
Cameron.
Oh,
I can't him
yeah.
either.
I love the Left Behind movies. They're amazing films. They're so funny.
Isn't his sister DJ from Full House?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
His sister. I'm like, dude, you're DJ's brother. Shut up.
Saving Christmas, dude.
I knew my marriage was over when my ex asked me to go to their marriage counseling thing. I was like, no.
I am not taking marriage advice from fucking DJ's little brother. Hell
maybe
no.
no.
All right, Neil, we got.
Somebody decided that they want to play their music louder than so I can hear it.
Music's loud.
Jeez. All right, Neil, we got the final two answers, so we can try to not copy everybody else, or we can just steal all their answers. It's tough.
Well, I was going to say the three that Michael said. So.
I'm sorry.
A lot
Great
of good ones have been taken already.
Great men think alike, you know.
Yeah. So what's my excuse?
Yeah. So what are we supposed to do?
Wait, Simply Secular over here saying Shatner. You take that back, man.
Hey, he might not be wrong. Like
Costner.
I like Kevin Costner.
No, he's the same guy.
What's wrong with Costner?
My grandma was obsessed with him. And
God.
What about Nicolas Rage? Nicolas Cage, Nicolas Rage.
Hey, Nicolas Cage.
Rage.
Cool.
I just don't get him. Like, I don't get his popularity. I don't hate him. I just don't understand why everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's so good." I'm like,
Yeah, I don't get that.
really?
Same
Oh,
thing with Kevin Costner. I don't get it there either.
I mean, have you seen Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance? The man's a genius. That's all.
I got my answer, Neil. I'm gonna say Lin-Manuel Miranda, and it's only because he's completely oversaturated the market, and I'm pretty sick of seeing his face. I loved him when he did his. He made Hamilton the musical. He did the music for. He's doing a lot of the music for a lot of the Disney movies. So
he did
having so having a 2-year-old, I watch a lot of little kids singing shit, that motherfucker Encanto, that like he did most of the music on that one. So my daughter loves all of the stuff that he works on, and I'm just so sick.
That'll ruin a lot of good stuff for you, having little kids that want to watch it over and over again.
And then the songs aren't too bad, but then it's like, okay, Lynn's not even in this movie, but I'm a musician. I got pretty good ears. Why is Lynn singing on a song? Lynn, stay the hell out the project, dog. Can you do one project where you do not have to sing on it yourself? You have singers here.
Boy,
he just has to be there.
Yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda reminds me of God, who's the guy? Anthony Newley. Guy who was very, very, very talented songwriter, but had to sing all of the songs he wrote in Broadway musicals, like Roar the Grease Paint Smell of the Crowd and all of that other stuff. And he was very, very good and very, very talented, but you're kind of overdoing it.
Just like Daniel brought up Will Smith, I can always tell. Oh, and you forgot Will Smith's greatest crime, which was way worse than smacking Chris Rock, which was singing Arabian Nights like he did.
No, I was just thinking about that. It was really bad. Like,
I wish he smacked.
He just sounds like Mr. Rogers or something. It's like,
I wish he smacked Chris Rock 1,000 times and we never had to hear that. Like, sorry, Chris Rock, you're gonna have to just take the smacks because that was an abomination and an affront to justice.
Yeah, I really despise that movie.
It was. I had to turn it off. Same thing with the new Lion King. I had to turn it off.
Wait, time out. William Shatner has a country music album that he raps on, bro.
Yeah,
he's trying to Old Town Road.
He's trying to be like
very unfortunate.
He's trying to be like Steven Seagal, who has what Justin? What is it? A jazz album?
I don't know. All I know is Punani. I want that Punani.
Yeah. I hope Shatner does some of that.
Yo, I like how they took Will Shatner to space, and then like he got super depressed afterwards because he's like, "This is all for nothing." I'm like, "Oh damn, Will, you weren't supposed to have an existential crisis. You're supposed to be like, this is so fun."
We tried to talk to He was too busy opening champagne.
Very and cute.
Aw.
This movie.
He looks super excited.
I thought maybe he was complimenting our guest, but.
Well.
Or Neil. He is.
I'm a little surprised nobody said The Rock.
Whenever I'm on that computer,
I like The Rock.
Talking to people,
I don't like The Rock. The Rock ruined WrestleMania this year, and it's unacceptable.
But look how many WrestleManias.
I hate to break it to you. WWE ruined themselves a long time ago.
Look,
Yo,
when I found out it was fake, I was like, yeah, all right.
You know what? A lot of things are
Oh.
fake. All right. You know, Avengers Endgame, that was fake too. All right.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing.
That's how I look at it. All right. It's a TV show about a wrestling federation, and you laugh at the idiocy, you know? It's like the Muppets. Exactly. My boyfriend just yelled, it's like the Muppets, you know?
I used to watch wrestling back when they chanted Rocky sucks. Whenever he would come out.
Rocky Maivia, yeah.
Rocky sucks. Back in those days.
As long as they have Rhea Ripley and LA Knight, I'll keep watching. That's all I got to say. That's all I have. That's all I can say.
My wrestling career, watching wrestling as a youngin', they still had like Big John Studd.
Yep.
Lou Albano.
Yep.
Yep.
Lou Albano did the Saturday morning cartoon show. Do you remember that?
Hey, did you all catch the Hulk Hogan's
Iron
tragic demise?
Tragedy.
Apparently, his tragic demise was apparently under suspicious circumstances at this point.
He picked the worst week.
Well, who isn't dying under suspicious circumstances lately? Come on now. There's so
look, man, I think I think that when I die, the circumstances will not be suspicious.
Okay.
So am I allowed to?
It'll be suspicious to me. I mean, I'll be horribly shocked, but but I actually won't be horribly shocked because I'll be dead.
Yeah. You won't even know.
All right, give your answer, Neil.
I find it fascinating that nobody cared that Hulk Hogan died. It was like we're over here looking at Ozzy.
Who cares about Hogan? Yeah.
The Hulkster.
The funniest thing about, or the best thing about Hogan dying was that fucking meme that Newsom came out with him and Kid Rock and all over his shoulder like a Trump picture. It was fucking gold.
They were putting their arm on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Newsom is the ultra troll right now. He is like the king.
The Hulkster to me is like a barometer of middle America. Like he has the sex tape, he has the N-word tape, he supported Trump. It's like when he came out and ripped the shirt off for stupid Trump, I was like, yeah, it's Hulk Hogan. What do you expect? Like
this is what we expected.
Yeah, like he sucks. Like he has a shitty beer, shitty light beer. Like like it's Hulk Hogan.
I was Macho Man. I was Macho Man from the jump anyway.
Oh, Macho Man's great. Yeah.
Macho Man has several rap albums that you can find on Spotify right now. All of the songs are shit talking Hulk.
That's good.
Without any response from Hulk. So he put out one album, Hulk didn't do anything. He put out a second one, Hulk didn't do it. He puts out album after album after album, just shit talking Terry Hogan because fuck that.
It was the 90s. I mean, white people.
No, this was into the 2000s. This is like you gotta find
realize
it on Spotify.
That's the
best
Ultimate
thing I've heard all week.
Y'all
Macho
do
Man
realize
Randy Savage was rapping about Hulk Hogan in the 2000s.
I'm thinking that Neil is actually. I'm thinking that Neil is actually a secret Hulk Hogan fan on account of the similar facial hair. I'm not really sure. But
accusation by assimilation.
You know what it is?
Just wondering.
Neil loves Suburban Commando. It's a great film. I can't blame him.
There you go.
Great film.
I actually saw it, but no.
It's like the Citizen Kane of movies. It's so good,
I think you mean cinema.
I'm surprised it didn't win a fucking Oscar.
I'm not.
Special effects are great. Like when Hulk Hogan is on the skateboard and he does the flip, that's amazing.
Yo, since we were talking about The Rock and now you just brought up fucking special effects, remember when the Scorpion King came out and we all just kind of acted like we didn't see it?
Oh, I saw it. I thought it was.
I saw it. I was like 4 or 5 or 10 or something when it came out.
That CGI still hurts my eyes.
It is not aged well. It is not aged well.
It is the worst.
Dave got it. It'll
always be Thunder Lips. Yeah,
Thunder Lips. Hogan will always be Thunder Lips. Holy fuck.
There you go.
He just there was a lot of buildup for WrestleMania.
Dave, you should be in here.
Like he was supposed to be there. He wanted.
It wouldn't hurt.
Okay, wait, what's happening? Dave leaves me flat.
Nothing.
All right. No, he was supposed to be at WrestleMania though. Like he wanted Cody Rhodes to sell him his soul, and it was this whole thing where him and John Cena turned on him, and then WrestleMania comes around and The Rock's just not there. Like some rapper came out instead. It was like, where's The Rock? Like months of buildup. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of The Rock right now. Kind of pissed off. Also, Black Adam sucked.
Well, also that the writing was terrible on that. There was nothing he could have done to save that movie. It was.
He was trying. The way he was talking about it really annoyed me. He was like, listen, we're going to build up and build out the Black Adam universe, okay? We're going to change the... It was just like, shut up.
He wanted so much more. There's not that... The well's not that deep on Black Adam, dude. I'm sorry.
I got to slightly disagree with you there, Mikey. He was the one that's been pushing the project for 10 years and had complete creative control.
He did.
If the script was that bad, he should have vetoed parts of it and said, no, you got to rewrite this.
Well, he's not very smart. Like, he's
So,
The Rock.
Just because he's in charge of it doesn't mean he should be in charge of it.
Right. He's talent.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. He shouldn't have been in charge of it, but he was.
He was saying some real cringe. He was like, yo, man, we grew up on Black Adam when I was a kid, okay? And I'm like, what comic book? What are you talking about? Nobody grows up on Black Adam. That's like saying you grew up on Dr. Fate.
Guy.
Yeah,
wait. Sadie, your grandpa taught Bruce Lee?
Yes, he did.
Cool.
Holy fuck.
When
That's
he was
awesome.
18, Bruce Lee was getting in trouble. And so his dad sent him to my grandfather for discipline.
What?
Oh.
Yes.
No shit.
In New York.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Master Jin Foon Mark was my grandfather. He was the 5th Grandmaster in Praying Mantis Kung Fu.
Wow.
5th generation. So he had the highest title.
I am a 5th.
Have you?
My joke. Hold on. I will get right out of the way as soon as this joke is done. Yeah, I'm a 5th degree in the Atheist Mantis. We don't pray over here, so there's less of this and more. It's like
it's actually a praying mantis is spelled Preying.
I wish that was
Hunter Mantis.
A-Y.
I wish I was.
But anyway, Sadie, have you kept up the family tradition? I mean, it's
no.
Oh, okay.
Sadie breaks
So
boards all the time.
So you're not even a white belt.
I posted the link to the story of him in the chat.
Cool. Sadie walked by a building, just break all the bricks in the motherfucking building for no reason other than she wants to. Like, fuck
Unfortunately,
off.
he was also the person that trained Derek Chauvin.
Yeah, that piece of shit.
That piece of shit.
I gotta check this out.
He was a piece of shit.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Praying mantis is spelled with an A, not an E.
That's why I said
it's like
if
the
only.
Praying mantis. Sounds like MAGA.
It's not mega.
Shit, I thought I could get away with it. Damn it!
I was gonna let it roll, Steph, but they found
ruined
us
my
out.
game.
He was from
found us out.
Sorry, Stephanie. I owe you a hug for that one.
Yeah.
I was yes-anding. Someone Googled.
It's like
I still haven't
like,
even said my actor yet. So
I thought you
I'm
did.
waiting. Voice.
All right, go ahead, Neil. Go ahead, Neil.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson.
Good answer.
Oh,
You know,
excellent.
Good one.
I
Excellent.
agree.
That is being the number one answer.
I agree, but the Road Warrior is so good that I just.
I know. But he's still a douche nozzle.
That's Justin's too. Yeah, I did watch Get the Gringo because it was fucking cringe as hell and amazing. It's some movie where Mel Gibson goes to Mexican prison and he's the baddest motherfucker there, and it's
Yeah, of course.
What?
really bad.
Let's just say he's more than a cultural Catholic.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he's back. Like, he's still a Jew hater and a Holocaust denier. Like,
Yes.
Praying mantis.
Yeah.
That's what I just said a minute ago. That was funny as hell, Dave. Praying
that was
mantis.
good.
Yeah.
you know, the praying mantis thing is kind of like how I tell people Yoda's people are called the Yodels. You know, and they don't go to Wikipedia. They just know I'm a giant nerd, and they're like, oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah, and their wives are known as the Yentels.
Yes, that's 100% true. Yeah. Yaddle. There's a female Yoda named Yaddle in the Phantom Menace.
Mm-hmm.
It's Yoda, but with like a blonde wig. Like, this is, George Lucas's cringe fucking creativity. You know.
But it's all been made whole because we have Grogu now.
You know, I will not.
Are we
call him
saying Grogu is the Yoda Yaddle love child?
Maybe.
I will not call him Grogu. That is a stupid name, and
It's a cute name.
So
I don't know, man.
It's alien. It can't be like Johnny.
It could be like
Yoda.
Steve.
It could be like Yiddle or something, you know.
Ted, little Ted.
But I feel like now you're painting them into a Y box.
Well,
Like
you
all the
got
little green
Yoda,
guys
you
have
got
to be-
Yaddle. I mean, you know, you got the Yodels.
And then there's Yertle the turtle too.
Yertle the
there's
turtle, right?
Yeah.
See? The evidence is adding
Maybe Grogu could have been like a Jewish one. He could have been Yaakov.
up.
You
Yaakov,
call him little yo-yo.
Yo-Yo.
Knockoff.
See, there's
Yo-yo.
Smirnoff.
I mean, Grogu is better than Dexter Jetster. That's a much better name than that. Or Gloomu
Dexter
Utsu.
Jetster?
Please, but yeah. So Dexter Jetster is that fat asshole that's in the 50s diner. Remember that guy? The 4 arms?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this comes from one of those cloners.
How big your pockets? How big your pockets are?
Dude, I hate the prequels so fucking much for things like that. Yeah, that's Dexter Jetster. Yeah.
I'm just saying, he had 4 arms and he was like, oh, let me take a break from this diner. If you got 4 arms and you work in a diner, bro, you are on easy mode. Are you kidding me?
Why was that Obi-Wan Kenobi's like informant? Like I don't understand.
Because Obi-Wan hangs out at that diner all the time when he's on fucking
That's right.
Coruscant, just eating breakfast with a fucking robe on like a fucking weirdo.
But are
You got a
diners?
lot of
Are
praise.
diners?
Vino darts.
I'm not a gangster. Are diners where you go to like, you know, deal drugs and get the lowdown on secret cloning planets? Like
That's what I always do.
Only if the guy's got a greasy, if he's got a greasy apron. Only.
Oh, true.
No, only that's where you go to get corned beef hash.
Right.
Can I add
and
two
Scrapple
more actors to the honorable mention list on our topic?
Sure.
John
Wait,
Travolta,
no, I changed my mind. Forget it.
John Travolta and Tom Cruise.
Oh,
John Travolta
I've
minus Pulp
never
Fiction.
been a Tom Cruise fan.
Oh, he's so cute though.
Well,
I liked Mission
that's
Impossible.
short.
I liked Mission Impossible and A Few Good Men a whole lot.
A Few Good Men, yeah. I
That's
get
a good
that one.
fucking
That's
movie,
probably
dude.
his best role.
That
And the
movie
hits
would have been
just
good
keep
even
on-
without him.
Now Kevin
So-
Spacey is like a pretty awful person. I have a hard time.
Yeah.
watching.
Yep. There's
Yeah,
another
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah,
Yo,
Usual Suspects is
so-
a phenomenal show. But
That woman from The Handmaid's Tale, she's a Scientologist, man. That really bothers me. I don't like that.
yeah.
You know, that sucks.
Yeah.
So is Will Smith.
Well, that's
Will
That's
Smith's
true.
a Scientologist? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
after Earth is
He's Scientology adjacent, I believe. I'm not sure he's ever been fully in.
Well, he
Sci-
ain't giving up no blackmail.
After Earth is a science. He wrote that, and it's a Scientology parable because like it's a fear monster, and like they end up on a volcano at the end, and that's Scientology right there. That's like the crucifixion for them, you know.
It's so funny now that there's like First Amendment auditors for the Scientology churches out in LA where they live stream right out in front of there, and every time that the Scientology people try to say something similar, they hey, don't fucking listen to that guy. It's a cult. Hey, it's a fucking cult.
Yeah.
Don't listen to those guys. And it's how they've called the police 1,000 times. Like, well, he's on the sidewalk. There's not a lot we can say or do right now. I'm like,
Well, apparently they found Jenna Miscavige, or somebody found Jenna Miscavige. She's
Who?
doing whatever she's doing. Jenna Miscavige, David Miscavige's wife.
Oh, the missing wife? Okay.
Missing
speaking of
wife.
John Travolta. Speaking of John Travolta. Oh, come on.
Battlefield.
What about Battlefield?
Horrible movie.
I'm
Horrible
sorry,
movie.
Shelley Miscavige. Thank you, Dave. Jenna is
He's on
his niece, I believe.
Nothing gets past Dave.
Dave got it right.
I don't think I've seen John
David
Travolta
is
in anything
convention
since
of
like.
dates.
I haven't seen John Travolta in anything since like The Punisher. Like,
Pulp Fiction
Yeah, I
was
think
good.
it's the last thing I saw.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's The Punisher came out after Pulp Fiction.
it was
Oh.
04, I think.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
think so, somewhere around there. That was
He's
the
gotta
second
be in
one,
stuff
too,
since
with
then.
the Dolph
Come on now.
Lundgren one.
Well, you know. I like that Punisher movie. It's pretty good.
Yep.
You know.
Well,
Every time I
anyone's
see
better
Okay.
as the Punisher than fucking Dolph Lundgren.
Well, that's just. I mean, that's not even.
Every time I see Wild Turkey on a shelf, I just go, ugh. And I think of that Punisher at the beginning of the movie.
Really?
Wild Turkey.
He was sucking down that shitty Wild Turkey fucking whiskey. And
Are you
every time I see
talking
him,
about
I'm
the
like,
Dolph Lundgren? Okay.
Is that it was like the one in the 2000s.
Oh, you're talking about the 04 one? I don't remember that. Okay.
That was like the beginning when he's all depressed and he's like just
Yeah.
drinking wild turkey out the bottle. I was like, ooh.
Wild turkey
I
out
never-
of bottle would be.
I ain't never been
that'd
that
be
depressed.
Tough to do.
It's better than Milwaukee's Best. I mean, you know. You don't
He's
want the
still doing
Milwaukee's
a movie
Best.
every year.
Wild turkey is like they just take a decontamination wipe and just say, yep, let me hit the inside roof of your mouth. Fucking just deal with that aftertaste for about 45 minutes.
I like the Punisher movie they made after. It's not good, but it's hilarious. Like it's really, really bad.
Oh, the Jigsaw one?
Yes. Like there's a part where like this guy is like chasing him or something, and the Punisher turns around and shoots him with a rocket, and he doesn't explode. He turns into an explosion. They like replace him with the plug-in effect. Like it's really bad.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
That actor actually plays Volstagg, the Thor's fat buddy. He's in a fat suit in the Thor movie. It's the same actor. It's Ray Stevenson. I think he died recently, didn't he?
Neil, since he was in the
Ray
Punisher
Stevenson,
movie,
yeah.
he's been in 20 more movies since then, by the way.
Since then, yeah, sure.
Travolta.
Oh, Travolta.
cares? Yeah.
We don't know anything. Whatever.
Yeah. He's got one coming out this year called High Rollers.
Oh, it's
Really?
Yeah.
The last thing I liked him in was Pulp Fiction. So
Last thing I liked him in was
Fiction?
Saturday Night Fever. So there you go.
Oh wow.
Saturday Fever. Holy shit!
He was funny in Wild Hogs. That
Never
movie
saw
with it's the old biker movie, like 4 old guys just getting on Harleys and
Never
doing
saw
a
it.
trip.
I saw
It was
the
just funny.
I saw the commercials.
It's like a bucket list type movie,
Okay.
right?
Shot last time.
No, here we go.
Or maybe
Daniel's on
welcome
the
back
hooch.
Cotter. Let's
I know.
let's
You're talking about
be
Travolta,
realistic.
you know?
What's your drink of
Yeah.
choice?
Chili
this
Palmer,
is-
Be Cool.
This
was
is Jim
also
Beam,
after that.
Apple.
Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Jim Beam Apple. Ooh, sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
Apple.
What'd you say, Justin? Oh, there was a gay cop in Wild Hogs. Okay. Okay.
He did John Gotti back in 2018.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wasn't that really bad?
That wasn't
Right?
bad. That
What,
was
really?
Yeah.
terrible.
Okay.
I remember that.
So-
I heard it
actually
was like
not
a
bad
disaster.
movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I never saw it. I have no idea if it was any good. I just know it's a gangster movie. It was fairly
Jesus.
big.
That's the I liked it. It was my
My
butt.
Nothing else really noticeable. Like honestly,
John Travolta. You know, he was in a commercial.
Clean it up. Clean it up in the chat, folks. Jesus Christ. This is it.
Oh,
Native
whoa.
Atheist says Jim Beam is for toddlers.
Rock and rolling is what.
I
is
mean,
my,
I might be a toddler.
my
I don't know.
favorite
I stopped counting birthdays a while ago. You know,
Yeah,
I
well,
give up.
who
yeah
has
me
time
too.
for that?
yeah, birthdays are counting me these days. So.
Yeah, Stephanie, you and I are at the age now. Oh, we made it to this. We made it to this.
So, like, who would John Travolta
know-
play in the Marvel universe? Would he play like the Mole Man or like the Blob? Like,
No, they already got him
Oh
all
gosh, I don't know.
they did have the Mole Man. I forgot. Right.
Yeah, in the new Fantastic Four.
Right. Great movie, by the way.
I have not seen it yet.
It's pretty good.
I've
Like,
heard it's really good.
Like, do I prefer Superman? Well, yes, but you know.
Yes, I hear that's a little bit better, but they're both.
I saw Superman a couple weeks ago. I thought it was really good.
It was so great. I was not like I was like, okay, this will probably be good because it's what's his name? It's James Gunn, but I wasn't expecting it to be the movie I needed right now. You know?
Yeah, there was parts of it that were that. So
Definitely.
but
The fact that they
I was
brought
pleasantly
Crypto
surprised.
finally was
I
like,
know.
oh, I gotta see this.
Yeah.
Superman needs his dog.
Yeah.
Well, it's not his dog though.
Oh my god. Well, you know.
It is now.
It is,
Ollie. Shut up.
There's this wonderful line where there's a wonderful line where Lois Lane is saying something about being punk rock or whatever, and she's like, "You just care about people too much." And he goes, "Maybe that's the real punk rock." You know,
Yeah,
beautiful.
That sounds
Beautiful.
cool.
Beautiful stuff.
Quit spoiling it for me. I haven't seen it yet.
That was not a
Oh.
spoiler. That was a line of dialogue.
Says the guy who's drinking Jim Beam, for fuck's sakes.
Well,
Just rub it all in his face.
Just
Let
like
him
Jim
know.
Thorgood.
Don't give
So
him
how
an
long?
inch.
What you've referred to him as the boyfriend? What's his name, Daniel? If he's
Oh, his
okay
name-
with it.
Oh yeah, his name's Justin.
Hi.
Hi, Justin.
Hi,
Hi,
Justin.
Justin.
Hi.
How
Nice
long
to
you guys
meet
been
you.
together?
Nice to meet you.
It's been like 14 years.
It'll be
14 years.
Oh, so it's a new relationship.
No,
Yeah.
13
No, bravo.
in
Fuck.
September.
I'm lucky if I get past 3 months. So,
Well, that's how it was when I, only dated women. But I mean, that's
Yeah, you can't really get rid of me that easy.
Aha!
oh, I see. So you're like herpes. It's like this is the virus that never leaves.
There's no end.
Wow.
Hello,
Wow.
I'm your STD. That means I'll be with you forever.
Wow. Just wow. Holy shit.
You could have
I'm
gone
just
with gum
joking
stuck to
around
the
for
shoe.
crying out loud.
Gum stuck to the shoe would have been a little nicer.
Oh yeah, Neil,
I
you've
always
got
use the herpes reference. So.
yeah, Neil, you've got the you've got a fucking One Piece thing. Did you like the Netflix show?
I loved it.
Yeah, isn't it cool? Well, like, wasn't it
It's
surprisingly
awesome.
good? Like, yeah.
Never
Like,
saw
and
it.
they and I like that they left out the filler bullshit that we really don't need because
Wow.
there's enough character building in it already. So
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see what they do because apparently this next season is going to lead up to Alabasta. So
Okay.
they're going to do the Grand Line, and then they're going to it's going to be awesome. And what I've seen of Chopper so far, I'm like, yeah, they can get away with that. Looks pretty good. So
I think
I want to see how they do fucking Frankie and Brooke.
Well, they're really clever with Luffy because stretching powers look weird in live action. They just make it go really fast, so your brain doesn't have time to be like, ooh,
Like Dulcimer.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Obscure. Has anybody here seen the Shannara TV show?
Oh, I remember that. I didn't watch it. Sorry.
What?
Shannara, Terry Brooks, the Sword of Shannara books. They made
Yeah.
a TV series out of it.
It was very short lived.
They did season 1, never got into season 2,
Yeah.
but I
Didn't
thought
they-
it was actually half decent.
Didn't they like wear hoodies in that show?
Some, yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I heard it was cool.
Very, very low budget, right? So
I mean, it was probably better than that fucking Wheel of Time thing they make. Like, oh my
I
god.
thought it was. I did. I thought it was
Yeah,
better than
yeah,
Wheel
yeah.
of Time.
I tried watching that Golden Compass show, and then fucking Lin-Manuel Miranda showed up, and I was like,
Oh, come on. It's
I was like,
great.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. God
You
damn.
you can't let your antipathy for Lin-Manuel fucking kill that show. That's
I was like, dude, I was having a good time with the familiar. I was like, I was having fun with the familiars, and everyone, oh, she's got a ferret. That's guy's got a weasel. Oh, a bear. Oh, look, there's bear. And then there's like,
What'd you call me? Oh, sorry.
and I'm like, and look who comes with a hot air balloon and some fucking goggles. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
All right,
I thought
y'all have fun with the rest of this show.
I thought he was great. I thought he was great in that.
All right,
part.
Mikey, real talk.
And by the way, his Dark Materials is a wonderful.
Yeah.
I was going to say, read the books.
Really,
Who cares about
read the books.
Who
They're
cares
great.
about the fucking show? Read the goddamn books. There's 3 of them. Just fucking knock them out. They're short.
And then, so I don't know. I'm like a huge House fan. Like, I love the show House. I probably watched that show in its completion like 6 or 7 times. He's in it. That's the first time I ever saw him. He's in it. He's like remember when House gets institutionalized because he's like ODing like in the hospital and he's like blacking out and shit like that. So he goes to he's institutionalized. Lin-Manuel is his fucking like roommate, his little bunkmate or whatever. And he's very annoying and he's like, I'm going to make a rap song. I'm going to be a rapper. And I'm like, Lin, you're still doing Benny from fucking House season 6. Like that's like his Will Smith persona that is like going out into the world. I'm like, no, he has other stuff, but everyone don't do it.
Lin-Manuel.
But he's fine. Everybody loves him. He's not losing any fucking money because Mikey Famine is like sick of watching him. But
he's a talented guy. But no, his Dark Materials is a great book series. The show is like its aspirations are so fucking high. Like I can't believe they made that show. That's the BBC.
It looks expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
It looks so expensive.
I'm surprised they made it.
Yeah, it's pretty surprising they made it. Yeah, I mean that's what the British do with their money. They adapt that kind of fantasy over here. We're just getting a Harry Potter reboot on HBO Max, so whatever.
Yeah.
Can't wait to not watch that.
Yeah.
I wish there was like a blocked feature because you know if Netflix or wherever it comes out, if it had a block feature, and then that report would come out to see that the show was like 75% blocked in the United States and the UK.
Well,
I would love that.
They track clicks and watches, so I don't know.
It's not going to do well.
Looks like your arm's stuck, Daniel.
It is. I'm trying to get my. I wear this stupid like cape thing. It's like a cloak. I don't know.
My favorite,
in Bison.
Among my favorite bits in his Dark Materials, the books, is when the Most High winds up landing on Earth. Yeah, well, that's true.
Ollie said yes.
Why? Yeah, sorry. Invoking Ollie.
You called what?
We broke our Neil.
Lands on Earth and is liberated. It's like, I don't have to do this shit anymore, and just sort of wanders off into infinity. It's pretty cool.
I like when God, they see God, and he's so fucking old that he just collapses into dust, and it's like, oh, okay.
Right.
That's
right.
a real
It just completely dissolves. It's great. It's just
it's wonderful stuff.
Got him wet,
and it's a perfect answer to it. It's basically YA fiction that came out around the same time as the whole Harry Potter series, and it's a perfect answer to
it predates the young adult publishing. Yeah, like it's in that weird gray area of being fantasy written for children to understand, but it's written at a pretty high level despite that.
Right.
It's a very high level, and it's basically a gloss on the whole Adam and Eve story.
Right.
It's really it's worth a read.
We're doing a lot of reading these days.
Neil.
Hi, Neil.
I just want to address native atheists. Nobody ever came up with a hot air balloon action movie. Kind of funny, but I think the closest thing we could think of would be maybe.
Actually,
wasn't there that movie with Jackie Chan? Like,
hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah, wait. Let Neil finish his thought.
No. No.
We will make fun of whatever Neil says after he says it.
Exactly.
Well, one of my, I'm going to say this one was a handmade film, and it's huge cult following, and it was called The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, which
I
was
saw
basically
that.
action comedy.
Yeah, I saw that.
All kind of, with the balloon that he makes out of people's clothing.
Yeah.
It was a hot air balloon. So
that was a Terry Gilliam film, right?
it was. Yeah.
Didn't Terry?
the handmade films. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hindenburg.
Well, I'm gonna have to watch that now. I mean, Terry Gilliam.
You haven't seen The Adventures of Baron Munchausen?
I know. I'm a fraud. I know this every day. I look in the mirror and I just go, I'm a fraud.
I would also like to point out that there was a great movie called The Mummy 2.
Oh, the one with Tom Cruise? Big fan,
Two as in also?
No. But
No,
those
The Mummy
are all,
with the guy, the Benny.
Yeah. Brendan Fraser.
those are movies, yes, that are action movies and have hot air balloons in them. But there's I knew there was a 2019 film, and I couldn't remember the name of it. I looked it up though. The Aeronauts. And here's the thing. A balloon pilot and a scientist find themselves in a fight for survival while attempting to make discoveries in a gas balloon in the 1860s.
They were stuck on top of the balloon and frigid. I watched that movie. And
On top of the balloon.
Yeah.
Well, they had to try and fix something up on top, so they climbed up.
It was leaking, so they had to
crazy.
climb up.
Then at one point they're hanging from a balloon by like the foot is dangling in a rope.
So the movie is them on top of a hot air balloon.
Part of it. No,
Part of it.
They had to fix the balloon.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah. You know what? I have actually fixed a hot air balloon in my sewing career. It's really, it was quite an interesting project.
Were you in
not on top of it in the air?
Like was the balloon falling?
Yeah, it got a little tear. It got a little tear in the thing. The way the things are constructed, the seams are all reinforced with very light webbing. It's really interesting construction. Among other things, the most common accident that happens, or the most common damage to a hot air balloon, is when the things land. the thing can. There's a skirt on the bottom of the balloon. It's not part of the balloon itself, but it's where the burner is, right? It conceals the burner, and when the things land, sometimes the burner doesn't get shut off on time, so the skirt starts to melt. That's kind of not good.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's crazy.
So you got to snuff the candle that's lifting your little lantern whilst in the
Yeah,
basket.
you got it. Kind of. It's like we're gonna land now. Oh shit! I better turn off the burner entirely. You know.
Yeah, except for it's like a fucking flamethrower that they got in there.
There was it was these two brothers. One of them ran a screen printing shop, and the other one had this balloon company called Hot Fun, and they take people up on balloon rides, and land, and they'd be in a land, and where the tradition is, wherever they land, they always give the property owner a bottle of champagne.
Oh,
congratulations! We landed here. Please don't call the cops.
Now, can you find some transportation so we can get our truck to pick up the fucking balloon?
Can we use your driveway to get our trailer here so we can get out of your hair? Please say yes. And also, you guys are forgetting about Team Rocket, who used a hot air balloon to chase around a bunch of teenagers for over a decade.
True.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
They went all over the Kanto region in a hot air balloon shaped like a Meowth.
I'm unfamiliar.
You didn't
That's
watch Pokemon?
buddy. Pokemon.
No.
There was a book. There was a book. It wasn't an episode of the show, but it was like a book that was written like an episode of the show, where Ash, Misty, and Brock were in a little town where they did hot air balloons with Pokemon, and you needed a fire Pokemon to make your balloon go, and you needed a flying type Pokemon to find the air currents. So Ash, of course, Brock used his Vulpix, and I don't know, I think they used Pidgeotto or whatever. But Vulpix got taken out by another balloon. They sent their Scyther to take it out. So Ash threw his Charizard out, and
oh god,
yeah. But at one point, Charizard got really mad and just flew off the platform to attack someone else. And they're like, "Get back here! The balloon's gonna fall!"
Nah, man, I got beef with that motherfucker over there. Fuck this.
That's Charizard. Yeah, that's how he rolls, man. You
best
make a
character in the game.
He's pretty great. Yeah. I was more of a Venusaur guy, but
yeah.
It's because I suck.
I picked Bulbasaur for my first starter too.
I love Bulbasaur. He's a little toad with a plant on his back. He's adorable.
And he's got a raspy voice, which is very cute for a small animal.
Yeah, he needs to be protected.
I got some hot air for you.
Cool.
Yeah, I know you do.
Thank you, Alec.
Whoa, dude.
We were worried.
Nice. Look at that. There's all kinds of hot air.
I'm kind of jealous.
Hot air from the Most High. Guess what? That describes the Bible perfectly.
Charizard.
Aww.
Charmander.
He's really cute.
More like Charling.
Yeah, he's really tiny.
Yeah.
We have a Flygon sitting cuties upstairs. It's really cute. We have Arceus too somewhere.
Cool.
He came with one of the games.
Yeah, Legends Arceus.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, Arcade.
I have all the evolutions too because
Eevee's
my favorite.
Are those Pokemon Center?
Huh?
Are those the Pokemon Center ones, or do you just buy them from
I
where?
just bought them. Yeah, they're official. Just they have all the little
right.
on the tag or whatever.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Buy it as a set. Right. So.
Right. Okay.
The Evolutions.
Vaporeon and
I think Evolutions is now a it's like an
Glaceon.
official Glaceon. It's like an official term now.
Espeon, Umbreon.
So, for those of you who played Pokemon Go, do you remember what you had to change your Eevee's name to get a Sylveon?
I don't.
I can't remember, but I remember.
I don't think I got Sylveon in that game.
I can look up what my Sylveon is, but I don't feel like turning it on.
Yeah, he's
You're gonna have to re-download it off the cloud because it's been a minute.
No, he never deletes it. He's playing Digimon on his Switch, so
Leafeon.
Yeah.
And
there she is. I was wondering if you had
Oh
Sylveon.
my goodness.
I called my.
And I even found my little Squirtle.
Oh, hey, Justin has that one. Yeah.
All right.
It is Sylveon is my wife's favorite Pokemon. So my daughter's name is hilarious because I was like, you did this on purpose. She's like, I didn't remember that. I'm like, why is our daughter named Kira? Where did you first hear that name? But that's what you had to change the Eevee's name to get Sylveon. I was like, did you name this girl after a Pokemon? I thought it was after Death Note, which I thought would have been excellent.
Yeah.
But apparently not.
That's fine. I have a coworker whose two sons' names are Logan and Grayson, and I'm like, I see what you and your husband did.
No way. That's pretty cool.
They she denies it, but I know.
I mean, my name is Melina after Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Am right.
I mean, if you're gonna name your kid Grayson, just name him Robin. That's a better name, right? I mean,
Robin's a pretty sick name.
Yeah.
What was Robin's other name?
Dick.
No. After he stopped being Robin, and then
Nightwing.
Nightwing.
Yeah, just name the kid Nightwing.
Nightwing. Name your first son Optimus Prime. You know, Optimus. Stop fighting Nightwing.
I think that's
that's cool.
Nice. Enamel pins.
I collect pins, right? So I got all the.
That's really.
We got to get you like a jean cloak, so you can put all your pins on it. It'll be like 80 pounds.
No, I have these little zip up. I have these little zip up things with pages, and you can put them in. Oh, I got.
You're not gonna wear them?
Well, I can pull them off and on as I want. Right?
How you lose them?
Yeah, that's how you lose your pins. I've lost pins. I don't wear them anymore.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Rainbow could
420. Oh, 420.
Blaze it.
That is an easy way to lose all your pins, is to put them all on one piece of clothing, I guess. That's, that's probably a bad idea.
I don't smoke anything, but if I did, I would have a pipe like Ollie's pipe. Your Gandalf or Bilbo pipe, that was fucking great.
Well,
I've already had my edibles for
you need a pipe like this.
What? Living fuck.
That's bad,
Wait
man.
a
I don't
second.
know. I have a friend that has a knife. That's a motorcycle. It like lights up, the headlight lights up. No, stop!
That's a pipe.
You
put the weed right there.
You put your mouth on the exhaust pipe.
On the seat.
Your breather's
Don't
right
do that
on
in real life,
back
people.
tire.
Cool. That's awesome.
This is for tons of mice. He wanted to see my monkey's ass. There you go.
Yo, imagine going over to Ollie's house and they got the smoke circle going, and that motherfucker hands you a motorcycle. I'm like, hey man, what is going on in here? Like, what? Just hand me a regular blunt or something. Why y'all pass it? This is a number? What is this?
Oh no.
What instead of a motorcycle, what if I handed you that?
Can't teach the thing to smoke. That's not
That's what I'm
okay.
saying.
Come
Like,
on.
quit handing me dragons and shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The
Dragons
dragons
and
even hold the
whatnot.
bowl, right?
Every time
My
I come in here,
favorite-
you handed me a magical beast.
My favorite plushie is my Shadow plushie. He's upstairs. I should go get him, but I just think Shadow is so cute. Like, he's so mad.
From Sonic?
Yeah. He's this little hedgehog, but he's so fucking angry all the time. Like, you just want to give him a
I might have watched too much Ugandan Knuckle stuff, because that shit still cracks me up on so many levels.
I mean, it's pretty funny. Pretty funny.
You had to be there, y'all. Ugandan Knuckles. Look it up. It'll make no fucking sense to you.
Okay.
But just know it was fucking funny at the time. God, that was funny.
That is a dead meme, man. That's crazy.
Deadest meme alive.
Takes me back.
Yeah.
That was before the
Pandemic.
that was before the world decided to implode.
I
all
wish
at once.
I wish the pandemic would come
Wow.
back. I worked from home every day. It was great.
Maybe we need
Animal Crossing all
maybe
day.
we need
I-
another
I-
pandemic.
Oh, don't worry. There
Still
will
working
be
from
one.
home.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
A
I ain't gotta
pandem-
wait I ain't gotta
Didn't
wait
you
too
know
long.
there's the plague is actually going around. in
We've
town?
already got.
Huh?
The plague.
What's that, CD?
Yeah, but we can cure the plague.
The plague is
So
all
we're
Body
not worried
plague?
about that. Yes.
Boom, boom, boom.
We don't care for it.
Where
Yeah.
you get bed
If we
bugs?
could. I'd just like it if we could cure the worldwide plague of hatred that
The
Oh.
flu.
That'd be nice.
now.
lame.
Oh,
I don't see that happening anytime soon, though.
yeah. Sad.
It's depressing. You
I
know,
don't know if we can cure the
It's-
plague.
it's
with,
a- after going through living through the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s,
I don't trust
it's
the
never
Americans to make
been
this.
it's just so fucking grim at this point. And at this point I'm just seeking humor wherever I can find it because it's the only thing that works. I'm just sorry.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry
no,
to
smiling
bring it
and
down.
laughter does release the golden chemicals into the brain. So
True.
it's
does.
This is why we mock.
This is why we watch Birdemic. You know, it's
That's right.
the world is too sad. You know,
The Thundercat.
And the Thundercats. Yeah, that's true.
A man who claims to have a brain worm is in charge of your health care.
Right.
I know. See, and that's
Brain
that's
worm.
funny.
Well, it's not a man. It's not a man. It's not a man with a brain worm. It's a brain worm piloting a man. That's why he sounds like a ghoul.
That's a better way of putting it.
His voice is like
well,
everybody kind of already knows already. Like me and Ollie are on a politics podcast. You guys already know the links in the description. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
We deliberately avoid doing like our review show on RFK because he is like fucking nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I can't. There's only so much. Or we
When
got to
the
put him at like 1.5 speed and try to like get
He's
the
terrible.
voice modulation out of it. It's just so. It just
Yeah.
sounds like every word hurts. Like the Kembe Mutombo sound like all of his words hurt when he talked.
Before the primary even started, every time that motherfucker would come on the radio and be like, I'm just, I'd be like, you will never be president. You will never, just get the fuck off my radio.
People voted for him to be president of the United States, to deal with Russia, to deal with trade,
Look, listen,
to deal with
people also paid to see Jack and Jill in the theaters with Adam Sandler. So.
Yeah.
We're not the best place.
Meanwhile, his cousin Caroline says, "This guy's knucking futz."
Yeah.
No, he's a really bad dude.
We don't even trust our kids around him, so I don't know why you guys are voting for him. No, you can't hang out with.
Here we are. Here we are. You know, we're just. You know, what
His
the
subreddit,
hell?
was
These worst
amazing.
people.
The day after he took the job with Trump, like they were like, "What do we do now?" And it's like, "What the fuck are you talking
You're
about?
part of it now.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
You signed up for
Hey,
this.
let me take you out for a little ride. Let's just go for a little ride in my SUV and see what we can find on the road.
bring me the
Let's
McFlood.
go swim in this poison.
Oh,
fucking
look! There's a crow. Oh, look! What's the crow eating? That
Look.
might be tasty. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, look, I know the FDA is saying we shouldn't swim in this creek because
Exactly.
it's got sewer water sliding into
Come
it.
on in, kids.
Here, dunk these fucking
Hey, watch
adolescents
my
in this water.
breaststroke.
what? You don't like beef
wonder,
tallow? I don't see what the problem is. Seed oils are
Wonder-
dead, bro. I don't
want
know.
to address a little something earlier. Sadie, you were talking about the bubonic plague
Yeah.
resurfacing, and yes, there have been a few examples. But in 1896, right around when this was going on, they did have like an anti-serum type treatment for it. But of course, in the 30s, I think they came up with something better, which was
Samsonite.
Say this word, not Samsonite, sulfonamides. Certain sulfonamides they were using.
Cyanamide.
Justin's a pharmacist. What was that, Justin?
There's a lot of people allergic to those.
Is it sulfonamide?
Sulfonamides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then recently, sometime after the late 40s, they supplanted that even with what do you call it? Streptomycin.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say streptomycin.
Streptomycin, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the few bacteria that's still not resistant to penicillin, and we can still treat it with penicillin.
What, bubonic plague?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You catch it in time.
Well, I guess sodomites. Dave says sodomites. What?
Yeah, that was
Way to
The
go
plague
on about
is the
sodomites.
official plague
That
of
was
our. That's pretty good.
It's just a plague of Arkansas.
Plague of
Yeah, Justin, you may know because I'm sure you've been informed. Have there been any recent upticks in bubonic plague? 'Cause I
No,
heard that there were.
no, we every couple of months. I work in a children's hospital. Every couple of months, we get new scares about being ready for whatchamacallit, for like a possible measles outbreak, and I have to make sure that like we have enough. There's like a special like brand of immune globulin we used to treat it called Gamistan,
Mhm.
and I have to make sure that we have enough of that. But no bubonic plague.
I thought Gamistan was from where the Hulk was from.
I was about to say it won't be long. You won't be getting those
I had
emails
measles
anymore.
as a child.
Yeah, so did I.
Although I will say we're running towards the end of rabies season, so that's exciting.
Oh man.
But I
Gamus-
can't,
Nothing
Yeah.
like some good
Wait.
old rabies.
Yeah.
I can't get back.
Isn't that right next door to Barovia, Gamistan?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad you remember that. Thank you.
Hulk's little brother.
I know. Hulk's little brother. Yeah. Well, folks, I got to bring this to a close a little earlier than usual because I've got to get my ass out of here for a little bit. And
Neil's going out on a
I gotta get
Saturday
up
to party.
no,
On
no,
a Saturday, not to bed, to go to his
no.
mom's dinner.
That text I got from my sister was, "You have to come and get Mom and take her home because Howard is not feeling so good. So I'm going to go over there and pick up Mom and take her home."
Okay.
That's what I'm going to go do. No, I guess I don't really have to bring this too close. You could close it, or can you close it out, Mikey? I remember we were having issues.
Yeah, it doesn't want to listen to me all the time. I don't have an end stream button, so you can't leave. We have to.
Yeah, that's.
But Daniel,
failing.
I'll say this now. Anytime you want, if we're live and you see us live, you're welcome to jump into an after party anytime. You and your hubby or Justin there. Welcome to join us and have some more fun and shenanigans.
And also, when is Hubbin gonna come on and do his episode?
I don't
You
really have
shouldn't
much
have
to talk about.
Well, that's
You
not
didn't-
our problem.
I mean, he can talk about like coming out of the closet. I don't know.
Were you ever religious?
Huh?
What? I mean, I wasn't like everybody was pretty cool with it. I don't know.
I'm saying, like, did you ever have a religion to start with?
I'm Jewish also.
Oh well, then, yeah. He just did. He just gave the full example of what. Just copy him.
I guess, but I wasn't religious, and it's weird because non-religious Judaism is mostly vibes based.
Yeah.
Well, maybe people don't know that, so it's obvious to you, but not obvious to people who are not in that community, like Black people,
Yes,
Mexicans.
So
As a
Protestant.
wasp, I got the Jewish experience vicariously by attending Brandeis University, which
Oh my gosh!
let me tell you.
Yeah.
So I got to
I
ask
learned
you
a
this
lot.
now, Daniel, because growing up with a Jewish mom myself, did you ever get the? When did you come out to your mom?
I mean, I was like 14, I guess.
So did she ask you, make sure you get yourself a nice Jewish man? Did she ever do that for you? Or?
Oh, you meant come out of the closet? Oh my gosh, I wasn't living with her at that point. I was gone, man.
He actually came out of the closet to his mom by showing up with me at her doorstep.
I was like, I'm dating a doctor.
Nice.
I'm dating a doctor. His name's Justin. Like, yeah.
Put the ball back in our court.
How did you come out to your mom?
We went out for breakfast, and I told her.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a very funny story where she's like, Justin, I found a bunch of gay porn on the computer, and he was like, oh, whoa.
Oh my god!
Crazy.
Wonder what that is.
I was 14. I did not know.
Kink shame me, mom.
Clearing the browser history.
No one taught me about incognito mode.
Yeah.
So he found the internet search history, And I
Dun,
was
dun,
just
dun,
like, oh yeah, it
dun.
happened because I clicked on a bunch of pictures with naked girls and it brought me to gay websites. We never discussed it
Oh
again.
yeah.
As it does, you know.
I'm sure
Yeah.
that happened.
I kept clicking on naked women and naked men kept popping up. Can you believe this shit?
The gay
I don't
lobby.
know what's going on.
That's what I said.
You
And I
should
got
see
in
if the
trouble
computer
for
has a
looking at porn.
virus, a gay virus.
You
Oh,
know,
that's
it's
too
the
funny.
fucking. You know, I bet it was those woke fucks. You know, they kept trying. I kept trying to look at women, Mom. I promise. But then this men just kept showing up. It's so weird.
Now they're freaking out at Cracker Barrel for going woke. Apparently.
Deconversion stories with Justin. Playing Justin will be Daniel as understudy.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't.
So
Yo,
they still
see-
use touch them around Jews. Is it offensive still use the tetragram? Yeah, they don't like Jehovah. They don't like that. You're not supposed to say that. It makes them cry.
You can say Hashem, but people will think you're Jewish because no one uses that word outside of.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Just say Yahweh or
Hashem.
God. Don't fucking, you know.
I don't know.
They don't like that either.
Hashem means the
Correct,
name.
God, and get
By
on
the
with
way.
it.
Yeah, Hashem
Hashem
means
is-
the
wants to
name.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like saying he who must not be named or whatever. It's a euphemism.
Voldemort.
Yes.
Yes.
Oops.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Oh yeah, right.
All
We're
right.
gonna bring this to a close. I
Let's
gotta get
let
the
the
All
hell out of
right.
here.
All
So,
right.
What do you usually say,
Daniel?
Neil? Oh,
huh?
sorry.
Thanks for having me.
Go
Daniel,
ahead.
great having you on the show. Like I said, you see us live and you want to jump in, you're welcome to.
Cool.
Nice to meet you too, Justin.
Nice to meet you too.
And everyone out in the chat, thanks for hanging out. If you missed the interview, as I said at the beginning, you can check the link in the description box below. And over there, you will find all the links where you can find this wonderful man right here, Daniel Sokoloff's stuff that he gets into. And
the poetry link is there too. The poetry got added to the description, so all of his
nice.
cool stuff is in there too.
Neat.
Nice.
Thanks. Cool.
Nice.
All right, guys.
And of course, the RFR stuff. And thanks everyone in the chat for hanging out. We depend on you guys to make the show what it is. So thank you for all you do. And until then, guys, like I always say at the end of the after parties, like the late, great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.